And so when you start to think about the Lightning Network, I know that you've spent some time on this. I've seen you tweet about it a couple of times over the last couple of weeks. What's your assessment as to where we are today, and kind of why are you so excited about that? I'm very, very bullish. I feel like I'm so biased at this point that I can't even be honest about my analysis anymore. So maybe you can kind of explain to folks why you're so bullish on it.
Well, just it's probably easier just to use a specific example and think about what might happen in the market, what we do, what you might do if you're a business. Visa charges between 2.5% and 3.5% to businesses. Lightning is almost zero. So that means as a business, you could increase your net profits, or you could increase your profits by that amount. And when businesses are operating on the low margins, that's a big amount to be able to increase their profits by. So businesses are going to enable this, and they're going to encourage users to use more, and they'll give discounts likely to users who use more of Lightning Network. And once that starts, what you see McDonald's in El Salvador, you see Starbucks in El Salvador using Lightning. So in an instant, it's available in El Salvador. What do you think is going to happen next when McDonald's looks across the world at their other stores, and where else can we implement this? Because we make more money. And if we make more money and all businesses are starting to make more money as a result, then competition will come to lower prices again. And again, technology that empowers people and lowers the price of things is very, very hard to stop. And the question is, why would you want to stop it? Because you're saying we can't stop, we won't allow this because it helps people. And so as a result of that, you're going to see this explode in, I think, around the world, because there's an incentive structure that helps people.
When you start to think about the adoption of this asset, we've recently seen El Salvador obviously make it legal tender. To me, we've seen something similar maybe in the past, where if you look at like M-Pesa and mobile banking, there's a number of countries in Africa that seem to have leapfrogged the United States, right? You talked a little bit earlier about the developed nation really having almost a privilege, right? That we have something that works good enough. And so we don't think about the cutting edge technology and the need to be innovative and adopt that. Is that what's happening here? Is these developed nations basically are saying, hey, we're so far behind, and the only way that we can make progress is to kind of make this giant leap forward. This is the best technology today, and so let's go ahead and kind of make a bet on it? Or is there something else at play with the developing nations, whether it's El Salvador, somewhere like a Nigeria, that seem to really be embracing this technology?
I think a little bit of both, but again, going back to a business example, and I'll use myself, one of my first company, Yahoo and a bunch of different media companies. Yahoo specifically, it was the kind of tech enabled, but it charges a minimum of $5,000 a month for advertising. Google was free. So where did we build our resources? We built it to Google. And besides Yahoo, the rest of the infrastructure looked like large media empires that we couldn't afford to advertise on. So what ended up happening is the smaller companies, the long tail of all of the small companies, drive adoption first. Same thing happened in the internet in general. It's the small companies that drive adoption, not the big ones, because the big ones have access, and they have privileged access already. They don't see it. Same thing happened on Amazon. It wasn't all of the stores, or all the merchants that were in Walmart that went on Amazon. It was all the merchants that didn't have access to Walmart. So what you can see in that is, when you have a technology that empowers people, what happens is the people that are most underprivileged, or who don't have access to the existing system, use it first. And they create a network effect that more and more users, and they create more and more value in that network as they use it, which brings on bigger and bigger players all the time. If you looked at what was happening on Bitcoin and Lightning, that's exactly what's happening. And you could just abstract, instead of just happening at the company or personal level, It's now happening at a country level as well.
What's up, guys? Bang, bang. Thanks so much for watching the Best Business Show today. If we're going to be the best business show, we obviously need the best partner. That's why the exclusive sponsor of the Best Business Show is SoFi. They're an all-in-one platform that allows you to invest in all kinds of different assets, including stocks, ETFs, crypto, IPOs, and they even have an automated investing function, if that's your thing. So before we start getting after it again, make sure that you go download SoFi, you get an invest account, and when you make your first crypto trade, regardless of what you buy, they'll give you $10 in Bitcoin for free. It's that simple. Head on over to SoFi.com/pomp to get started today. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you come back and watch more of the Best Business Show tomorrow.